Hello everyone, and in today's small video, I'm gonna teach you the complete format of IELTS test. In IELTS test, there will be 4 modules: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Let's quickly first talk about writing. In the writing test, you will be given 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2. In writing task 1, you will have to write a report in academic module, while in general training, you will have to write a letter, formal or informal. In terms of a report, you will have to write down a report of 150 words. You have to write more than 150 words in 20 minutes. This report can be on a graphical data, it can be a line graph or a pie chart, or it could also be a process, a diagram highlighting different stages of process. You have to explain that process. Or you may have to describe the development that a particular place went through. For example, an island before and after development. In writing task 2, you will have to write an essay of more than 250 words and you will have 40 minutes. So this means altogether you will have 1 hour. The essay can be advantages, disadvantages, causes and solutions, negative or positive development, or it can be agree or disagree, or one more essay, discuss both views and give your opinion. Let's now talk about speaking. In speaking module, you will have to talk face-to-face to the examiner. Examiner will be sitting on one side of the table and you will be sitting across the table. You will have to talk about different topics of everyday interest. For example, sports, food, etc. In part 1, the examiner will ask you 2 to 3 questions about general interest on one of these topics. And in part 2, you will have to speak on a topic for 2 minutes. The examiner will give you a topic on a piece of paper, which is called a cue card. You will be given 1 minute to prepare this topic, and then you will have to speak for 2 minutes without being interrupted by the examiner. In part 3, the examiner will again ask you questions. They are different from part 1, but thematically they're a little more difficult. Once this part 3 is over, that will be the end of your speaking test. In reading module, you will be given 3 passages in academic module. The passages are long and then there will be questions at the end. You will have 60 minutes and 40 questions. The questions can be of different types: fill in the blank questions, multiple choice questions, true, false, not given, heading questions, and classification questions. You will have to write your answers all along as you're finding the answers in the reading test. You won't be given an extra time at the end of the reading test. The format of general training reading is same, except that the passages, the text that you will read would be smaller and of general interest. In listening module, there will be 4 sections, section 1, 2, 3, 4. Section 1 would be a dialogue, section 2 a monologue, section 3 would be a discussion between 2 to 3 people on a topic, on an academic topic, and section 4 would be a lecture on academic context. There will be 40 questions in all, 10 questions in each section. The question types can be fill in the blanks, multiple choice questions, picture labeling, map labeling, and classification. Once all the audios are over, you will keep writing your answers on the question booklet when you are listening to the audio. And once you are done, you will have to transfer these answers on an answer sheet that will be given to you. That answer sheet will be marked, so you'll have to write down your answers very carefully on that. Listening, reading, and writing, they will take place on one day, and speaking can be on the same day, or one day before, or one day after it. If it's a paper-based test, the result will be announced after 13 to 14 days. If it's a computer-based test, you might receive the result after 2 to 3 days of the exam. So that's the basic format of the exam. If you want to go into the more detail, check out my other videos. Best of luck for your preparation.